What's going on, everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to obtain the Oracle deck. This is actually an offhand item and it gives you plus 48 health, 1.7 health every second to you and all nearby allies. So it's actually not that great of an item, but the developers did say that they're going to be working on this and adjusting it in the future. So we got to remember we are in early access and that they are actually going to be making this a little bit better in the future. But the thing about the Oracle deck is, while it does look cool, it's actually pretty dang time consuming to obtain, especially if you're just starting out. Now, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and jump into this video. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible, but there are 9 different Oracle cards that you're going to have to obtain if you want to get this deck. And then you're also going to have to find a unique structure to actually be able to craft this thing. So the very first card is the Aura card. And to get this, you need to dig up in dig spots over in the dirt biome. So this dirt biome here, the stone biome, and the clay caves. So this whole section, if you dig up in the spots, you might have a small chance to actually obtain it. It's going to be a little X on the ground. And then over here in the Azios Wilderness biome, there's actually this structure right here, which is supposed to be like a church. It looks like a skull icon to me. If you go through the door and hold a glow tool up to the door, it's actually going to open, and then inside you have a small chance of getting this card too. So the second card is the card Brilliance. This is gotten by the destructibles in the stone biome. So in this little stone biome here, you can just start breaking pots, smashing pots, and all the different ancient objects, and they have a small chance of dropping the card too. If you go to these little structures right here that kind of look like this area with these green squares, there are a ton of breakables there, and that would be your best place to look. The third card is Entity, and to get this, you actually defeat Malugaz the Corrupted. So he is a side mini boss over here in the stone biome. This is what his arena looks like. If you need help finding this location, I have a video. Just go to my YouTube channel, type in Malugaz, and there's a whole video showing how to defeat him. And if you defeat him, you have a small chance to get this card. I know I'm saying that a lot. Each of these cards are a very tiny chance of RNG through different methods to actually obtain these. The next card is the card of Inspiration, and you can get this by defeating the Caveling Scholars. It has a 0.34% chance to obtain it, and also by going to the city dungeons and opening the chest inside. So up here in the Sunken Sea biome, you have these different little Metropolis forlorn areas and these cities, and inside there are a bunch of chests. Just go to the chest and you have a small chance of getting that card too. While you're up there, you can find vending machines, and inside there you can purchase this Metropolis card. The vending machines, I'm going to show you really quick, look like this. So while you're up there in the Sunken Sea biome, you can just purchase the Metropolis card. You can also destroy the vending machine and take it back to your base and throw it up as well. So on to card number 6. This card is Wisdom, and it is up here in the city sewers. The city sewers are also in these little areas in the Sunken Sea biome. And you can see on my map right here, this is what the sewer looks like. You are going to have to bring some wooden bridges to bridge the gap, and then inside there is going to be a chest. You have a chance of getting the card in those sewers. Now with the new Desert of Beginnings update, we actually got 3 brand new Oracle cards, and the first of the 3 is a Radiance. To be able to get this, you have to dig up dig spots in the desert biome. So this is what the desert biome looks like for me. There are tiny little X's on the ground all over this place. Take a shovel and dig up all the small X's you can find, and you have a small chance of getting this card. The second to the last one is Temperance. This is from using fishing. So go over here to the desert, and only in the desert biome, and start fishing up. There is not a lot of water over here in the desert, but there is some. So you have like this small patch right here. You can do some fishing there. I actually have a large spot right here. But most of this desert area has like a very, very small amount of water. But once you find some, just keep fishing. Any body of water in the desert biome will work. And you keep fishing until you get it. And the last one is the card Endurance. This is by destroying wooden breakables in the lava area. So also in the desert biome, go to these little caves right here of all this lava. And inside there are just a ton of wooden crates. You can smash them and break them, and they have a chance of dropping the card for you. So that is how you find each of these cards. Now the fastest and easiest method to obtain these cards is actually to do trades. So you can trade with other players. Hop into my Discord or in the official Core Keeper Discord. We have trading sections in both, and just ask people. Almost all of us have extra cards of some sort, and everyone's, you know, really friendly, so we just trade with each other, and that'd be a much better way than actually go out there and grind, because this stuff has such a small chance to drop that I think you'll have better luck just trading with cards for people. So anyways, now that we have all the cards, or I'm going to assume that we have them all, we have to find this structure here. So over here in the desert biome, you're going to see this structure right here. It's very small. It's actually like a full eye, but I've already got this, so I had to blow up the walls right here. But this is the structure you're looking for. And as you see on my map, I actually had to mine through here. So this structure that we need is actually inside a ton of different walls. So keep in mind, when you're running around, you might have to actually dig through walls to find this structure. And it is very small in comparison to how massive this biome is. So mine is about 1,200 tiles away from the core. So I don't know if that's how far yours is going to be, but that's where mine is. And here's the first maze that you're going to have to find. Here's the second one and third one. So mine is between the first and second maze. You don't have to find these. It's just if you have already found your giant mazes on your map, just go past the first one and you might be able to narrow down where the structure actually is. So now that we have the structure, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to show you what you need to do. So once you get here, you're going to see this structure right here, and there are a lot of turrets on the inside. They don't do a ton of damage, so don't worry, but you are going to have to break them if you want to be able to get to the middle. We are looking for the thread of fate, which is going to be in the very middle. So to be able to break these walls, you're actually going to have to use some of these explosives. So I brought some large bombs with me, or you can have your mining damage up to around 1,300, which is actually pretty hard to do. So I recommend just grabbing like 4 of these bombs, blow up these walls right here. And these are also going to give you the maze wall if you've not gotten them already. Go in there, start destroying all these turrets, and then in the very middle you're going to see this structure. All you have to do is break it and then take your shovel and dig up this X right here, and that is how you get the thread of fate. After that, you want to put it in your hotbar and then right click on it, and then boom, you're going to craft the oracle deck. So unfortunately, you don't get to keep the cards, and you cannot like deconstruct this to get your cards back. If you want to get those cards to collect and put on podiums, you're going to have to go collect them again, because this oracle deck is going to consume those cards. So just keep that in mind. But like I said, the oracle deck really isn't worth getting right now unless you're a massive collector like I am. I want to collect all the items in the game, but it will get better later on. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I super appreciate it. I hope I helped you out. If it did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.